Marshall leans heavily into its rock and roll roots when it comes to headphones. Everything from the aesthetic to the sound harkens back to the 1960s or 1970s, when the company was first making its amps with that signature crunchy guitar sound. But, in 2021, it's hard to rest on your laurels, especially up against the best true wireless earbuds. Marshall Minor Mark III are open-fit earbuds like AirPods, and they sound pretty good to my ear, but there are just a few too many compromises that make their price tag a little hefty. Aesthetically, the Minor Mark III buds look like premium wireless earbuds. These are basically AirPods dressed up with full leather and brass-like textures, to give them the appearance of a more expensive product. But don't be fooled. Though I admit the materials are nice, there's really nothing refined here. It's just veneer and it gets old fast. The Marshall Mark III buds use the same open-fit appearance as AirPods, meaning the earbuds sit in your ears, but there are no rubber or foam ear tips to help create a tighter seal. There's nothing wrong with open-style wireless earbuds, but the problem with the Minor Mark IIIs is that they're larger than AirPods. They just wouldn't stay in no matter how much I readjusted or firmly pressed them into place. Their material also presents a different problem. The grain-textured plastic isn't very grippy. Unlike the smooth plastic on AirPods that gently hugs your skin, the Minor Mark III's coarse texture makes them very loose. One time, an earbud fell out as I was flushing, narrowly missing the toilet. I've never experienced that with other wireless earbuds. If I talked or made any facial expressions, the buds would fall out, too. As dramatic as this may sound, were these earbuds actually tested on real people? Because it doesn't feel like it. The bad fit also makes the in-ear detection feature impossible to use. In-ear detection is common on wireless earbuds. Audio pauses when you take a bud out of your ear and resumes when you put it back in. But since the buds always fall out, my audio would always stop. It wasn't a big deal at first, but after repeatedly disrupting music and podcasts, I couldn't stand it. The one thing that barely saves these from the garbage bin is the sound quality. The Minor Mark III earbuds use either SBC or aptX as the Bluetooth codec. Depending on your phone, either one will work, but Android phones with Qualcomm chips can take advantage of the latter. Other phones, such as iPhones, will rely on the basic SBC Bluetooth codec. It's functional enough, but it would have been nice for AAC support for iOS users. Anyway, the earbuds sound good. The Minor Mark III soundstage was much better than I thought possible in all the songs I mentioned. The Minor Mark III picks up the bass guitar just fine, though, as well as the solo, and it sounds sick. If you got a playlist full of face melters, these would be the earbuds to get, if not for the myriad other issues that drag it all down. The biggest strength of the Marshall Minor Mark III is the sound quality. In a pair of open-fit earbuds, it's actually impressive how great they sound. The excellent clean sound was always bright, and had a good mix in my ears. I never experienced the bass to be overpowering, nor the high tones to be shrill or tinny. It makes listening to genres like rock, pop, hip-hop, and EDM an absolute joy, but even genres like classical or orchestral compositions have sounded awesome when I pop them in my ears. The battery life is pretty decent as well. Each bud will get about 5 hours of listening on its own, and then the charging case comes with 25 hours as well. In total, that 30 hours of listening time is pretty great for the size of its compact charging case. Plus, if you do run out of juice, just 15 minutes of charging the buds should produce about 90 minutes of playback, so with a few charging breaks throughout the day, you should be able to make the battery life last. I have tried a ton of wireless earbuds in my time, both open-fit appearance like the Marshall Minor Mark IIIs or AirPods and appearance with ear tips, but I've never had more trouble keeping a pair of earbuds in my ears before. I'm not sure what it was, but Marshall Minor Mark III fell out of my ears a lot. It seemed anytime I quickly jerked my head or tried to work out, they would slip out of my ears. My other biggest gripe with the Marshall Minor Mark IIIs is the touch controls. They aren't as slick, or as responsive as many other options I have tried over the years. Tapping the buds once to play or pause works pretty well most times, but double tapping and triple tapping to skip forward or skip backward was very finicky. Most of the time, I found all it would do was pause the music, causing me to have to get my phone out of my pocket if I ever wanted to switch tracks. Due to its appearance, it's easy to point to the AirPods 2 as a direct competitor to the Marshall Minor Mark III. However, since the AirPods 3 launched, the AirPods 2 have gone down to the same price, $129, and although they don't quite sound as good, they have all the Apple magic that makes the AirPods so great to iPhone users. Plus, the AirPods have better touch controls. The Marshall Minor Mark III earbuds sound great and have a unique look, compelling reasons to buy the earbuds. Still, with all the competition in the wireless earbuds category, you don't have to look far to find something that's cheaper, has more features, or even has active noise cancelling if that's what you want on this type of product. That being said, the sound is excellent, and they performed exceptionally on calls, making them a pretty decent set of earbuds to use while I'm working at my desk. So, if you're looking for something simple, with great sound, and don't plan on moving around too much, these might be an excellent option for you. I hope this review was helpful for you. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments below. Have a nice day and see you soon.